This is the Stardom model, part of the Echelon series here at Webb Viera. If you're looking for the best of the best, the Echelon is going to give you the premium quality product that you can expect from Webb, especially here at Viera. And on this video, we're going off script a little bit. In fact, we're not going off script, but Florida is going off script. So this is gonna be a little bit raw and uncut, and it's gonna give you a real live perspective on lifestyle, not just here at Webb, but in Florida. Let's do it. The Stardom floor plan is going to be one of the smaller floor plans in the Echelon series. In fact, it is the smallest floor plan, but by no means does that mean it doesn't have a lot to offer. I personally think after seeing all of them, this is my personal favorite. I'll kind of give you some perspective on why as we work our way through. Now, the Stardom is available in a 2 or 3 bedroom configuration. That does include an office or flex room. Both of those variations do. And it's available in a 2.5 or 3.5 bathroom and a garage that's either a 2.5 car garage or a 3 car garage, or if you want to consider that a 2 car with a golf cart space. And then the square footage is going to come in at 2269. The Stardom that we're actually going to be walking through today is a 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with that office, and it's going to have the 3 car garage upgrade, and the square footage again will be 2269. Now, as we continue to work our way through the home, I'll give you some more perspective on what some of the changes are that you have the ability to make, and what those configurations are like in this home compared to some of the other basic configurations. I don't even want to say basic, I would say standard. Now, as far as dimensions go, since we're in the office right here, of course, this is going to be right off the front door of the home. You've got French doors here, 2 really nice windows in the front. This room comes in at 12.1 by 12.8, does have a tray ceiling. Now, everything in the Echelon series does feature a higher ceiling than the rest of the series here in Webb. Now, the other ones do have nice high ceilings as well. Now, a lot of the models that we've toured as well have the 8-foot doors. 6'8" is standard, but even a lot of the spec homes that I've seen have been upgraded to 8 foot. Now, as far as included features go, there are tons of them. In fact, this Webb Homebuyer Pack has everything. If you guys are interested in that, definitely reach out. I'd be happy to send you a copy of that. You could call, text, or email. I've got our contact information down in the description. If you actually want a hard copy of that too, send me your address. I'll drop it in the mail to you. If you guys are thinking about moving to Webb and Viera, reach out. We would love to help you with that. Let's continue to work our way through the home. I'll give you some more information on dimensions and those structural changes on this model kind of as we work our way through. And then as we get to the end, I'm going to give you some information about pricing and some of the upgrades that this one has. We're going to talk not just base pricing, but the actual cost of a home like this, the way that it sits. So, I mean, obviously, as soon as you walk in, you guys can see the view is amazing. It's an open floor plan. So if you like open concept, if you like to entertain and have people over, this is a great floor plan for that. So let's just get into it and check out the kitchen. Of course, you got a half bath right here off the front. But as you work your way through the front of the home, you've got a nice dry bar right here with a wine cooler, wine racks, tons of built-in cabinetry here. And I personally think that the selections they put in here are pretty cool. It's got this quartz almost has like this really light gold color in it. I've never really seen anything like it, but it kind of offsets everything, not really nice. I'm not always the biggest fan of the black finishes, but in this model, it definitely works. So we've got the built-in oven and microwave there. You've got your gas cooktop with a vented hood. Dishwasher and sink obviously are in the island right here. And so then as you kind of work your way through the kitchen, you've got your split bedroom floor plan. So you've got your guest suite in the back. That's where you can start to see some modifications in the floor plan. So I'll talk a little bit more about that. It's going to be masters on the other wing. So you have a nice split floor plan with the office in the front. And then on this side, off of the kitchen, you've got your nice big walk-in pantry right here, along with the garage entry, which we're gonna go out in a minute. And then you've got the utility room right here, which is it's a giant room. So you've got the washer and dryer hookups with the sink. And then over here, I mean, you can see this is a model, obviously, so they have it staged, but there's enough room in here where they can almost set it up as a mini office. Of course, your low voltage panel is going to be right here in the laundry room. So all your Cat 6 cables, your coax, everything else, your modem and your router are going to be right here. Everything will be pre-wired for you, ready to go. And let's hit the garage real quick because there's a few things in here that I want to show you that's a little bit different from some other homes that you may have seen. This one's got a little mud room right here, right off of the garage. Your air handler is right here, so it's out of the way. But you'll notice when you enter the garage, there's no step down. It's kind of a smooth transition with the exception of the threshold. Now they didn't do the epoxy floors in here. That's something that we see a lot, are the epoxy floors. And then this is the 3-car garage upgrade. So structurally, this is gonna add some additional space in the front and that third door. If you opt for the standard 2.5 car, it's gonna be the 2-car garage with some additional space over here. So this is set up perfectly for the golf cart and 2 additional vehicles, if that's something you need. And outside of that, you'll notice the garage is actually pretty bare. Well, that's because the hot water on these properties is a tankless hot water heater. And it is a gas hot water heater, so that's gonna be on the side of the house. And then you'll notice that there's no hurricane shutters in here because all the windows here at Webb Viera are impact rated windows. That is a standard feature. Now the garage itself, if you want some dimensions, the 2-car section right here, this is a 20 by 20. And then over here is going to be, well, they've got this listed as the storage, but the storage is 11.2 by 14.8. So this will be a little bit larger because it does have that 3-car garage upgrade. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna work our way through. I'm gonna go show you the guest wing of the house, kind of explain that configuration. We'll work our way across, go to the master. We'll go outside, give you that kind of real look on what Florida's like, especially right now in the summer. This house has an amazing pool. It's got amazing water view. So I think it'll be good to give you the base pricing so you kind of have an understanding on how things work in terms of the model home, what the pricing is, what you could expect to pay for upgrades, what you could expect to pay for a lot premium. And then of course, if you want to add the pool, which you can do here with Webb, how much that pool would cost. So we're going to hit that after we wrap up the master. So this suite right here is normally, this is where we would see the 2nd bedroom suite. Now this is gonna have bedroom 2 and 3 because it does have a different configuration. So if you were to go with the base configuration, this is gonna be a pretty big 2nd bedroom. The 2nd bedroom would be 13.5 by 13.7, and then it's gonna have a larger bathroom with a walk-in closet. This configuration has actually split that. So what you get is you get 2 smaller bedrooms, a little hallway corridor right here with the closet. So this is I don't really, honestly, we don't have the dimensions of this bedroom, but I would say this is probably no bigger than a 10 by 10, maybe a 10.5 by 10.5. It does have a single closet here with the bypass door, and then it's got a little recess here just to kind of let the door function. And then you do have the little hallway. This will be your 3rd bathroom. So this does have the 3rd bath. And then back here is going to be that 3rd bedroom. So let's walk across the house now. We'll go check out the master suite. This master suite is gorgeous. This is going to come in at 13.5 by 15. It's got a tray ceiling, recessed lighting. It's going to have pre-wires for hanging fixtures. And one of the things that I love that they do here at Webb is they use the pocket door for the bathroom. So you don't have any weird door swing here. You've got plenty of room for extra furniture. The bathroom's a really good size. They've used the same quartz tops that they did in the kitchen with a brown cabinet. I think it has a really nice look. Of course, it has the famous party shower with the rainfall head. You've got your water closet here. You guys know what happens in there. You've got the linen closet, and then a really nice walk-in closet here that kind of goes all the way around the corner. So you've got a ton of space in this master suite. It's not too big, but I think it's a great use of space and it's super efficient. So now we're gonna head outside, give you a real look at what summertime in Florida is all about, and we're gonna get into all the pricing and cost of ownership and everything that you need to know about life here at Webb Viera. Now these sliders are probably one of my favorite features in this model. They are double pocket sliders. They literally open all the way up and they push pretty much flush with this wall here. So you've got a giant opening. If you had when the weather's a little bit cooler, if you have a screened in area right here, I mean, you can open this up. And this is one of the most scenic models that I've seen in terms of like just having a perfect view into your house and then having it out here. Now, the rain actually just lightened up a little bit, but we are summertime here in Florida. This is July, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just had a giant storm blow through, and this is kind of what summer in Florida is like. So of course, that's something that you've got to consider if you are moving here from out of state, that this is kind of the normal thing this time of year. You can hear it thundering right now, but it is what it is. It's still a great place to live. But we wanted to give you a perspective on a pool, especially a pool that is available from Del Webb. This one's got the waterfront lot as well, as you can tell. So let's talk about some of these costs that are associated with Del Webb and with building a home. So the Echelon Series is going to have a monthly HOA fee of $380. That's going to be all inclusive with all of your exterior landscaping. It's also going to include your cable and internet, as well as a gold level membership at the Durand Golf Club. You're also going to have a $2,000 initial contribution fee. So that's going to be the first time that you purchase. And then the club fee is going to start, I believe, in 2025. The clubhouse isn't open yet. They're projected that it's going to open in 2025. When the clubhouse opens, the membership for that is going to be $840 per year. Now that's not effective now because the clubhouse isn't here. One of the things that Del Webb is doing is they're actually taking a spec home. They're going to call it their lifestyle home. It's actually right down the street. That's supposed to be done in another month or so. And they're going to make that a temporary amenity center until the main clubhouse is built. There's not going to be any extra fee for that, but it is kind of nice that they are doing something to offset the time period of not having the full amenity center. Aside from that, Del Webb is part of the Central Viera Community Association. That's going to have a fee of $230 for the year. There's also the Viera Stewardship District, which has a $1,135 fee per year. Now the Stardom itself, this model that we're in, again, this is going to range between a 2 and a 3 bedroom. It does include that office, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, 2.5 to a 3-car garage. This one we looked at had the 3-car. This one had the 3-bedroom configuration. Square footage here is going to come in at $2,269. The starting base price on the Stardom model is $607,000. Now keep in mind, this is July 2023. These prices change all the time. So if you want the most up-to-date and accurate information on pricing, any type of incentives and everything else, definitely reach out. We would love to be that resource and help you with that. The lot premiums, I've seen them range on these 45-foot lots in the Echelon Series between $45,000 on the low end to $135,000 on the high end. Again, that's going to depend on whether you get a waterfront lot, a corner lot, or any type of special view. The lot that we're on now, if we had to put a price tag on it, now we're going to kind of give you a real life comparison, right? We've talked base price, we've talked potential lot premiums, we've talked upgrades, right? But to give you some context, the home that we're in right now, of course, base price, let's call it $608,000. I would say the lot premium here is probably going to be about $80,000. A pool package like this, because I would say this was probably what they would consider a luxury pool package. Pools are going to start at $100,000. Luxury pools are going to be closer to $150,000 if you do it through Del Webb. And then the upgrades in this home, the way that it sits right now, this is going to be priced right about $1 million. If the Stardom isn't the right house for you, that's okay. Del Webb has a lot of other floor plans that you can choose from. In fact, we're going to go tour all of those right now. If you want to join us for that, you can do that right here. I'll see you guys there.